The mighty Thor number 418 witnessed an epic confrontation between Thor and Hercules on one side, and the wrecking crew on the other. But before we dig into this book, we need to check the Avengers number 274, where the Masters of Evil overran the Avengers mansion. In a ploy devised by Baron Zemo, the villains took down the Avengers one by one, including Hercules himself. The Lion of Olympus is in company of the attractive Tanya Seeley, also known as Black Mamba, who reports to Baron Zemo that she has drugged Hercules with enough booze to knock out an elephant. The drunk Hercules loses his temper upon hearing that the villains manage to outrun the Avengers mansion, and decides to act alone without reinforcements. He breaks into the mansion and confronts Tiger Shark, engaging him in a fierce fight, where they smash through 20 feet of reinforced concrete. Hercules defeats Tiger Shark, but he is immediately attacked by Mr. Hyde, who hits him with some metal wreckage before trying to contain him. The wrecking crew join Hyde in subduing Hercules, where Thunderball hits him with his wrecking ball, but Hercules breaks free in no time and berates the villains for thinking they could defeat him. Suddenly, Goliath attacks Hercules, remarking that he can get big, and the bigger he gets, the stronger he gets, knocking Hercules around and pounding on him until he beats him unconscious, with the wrecking crew pounding on Hercules and beating him some more. In the mighty Thor number 418, Hercules is having a dream, in which his mind recalls the beating he had from Goliath and the wrecking crew. He wakes up screaming in Eric Masterson's flat, where Eric feels that Hercules needs to talk, and offers to transform to Thor, but Hercules urges him not to do that, as he doesn't dare speaking to Thor about the beating he had. A few hours later, a heavily armored mobile container is seen on a dusty Colorado back road, heading towards the government's maximum security installation for the incarceration of superhuman criminals. Suddenly, the vehicle is attacked by the wrecking crew, where Thunderball tosses his ball and smashes the vehicle, to be followed by Bulldozer and Piledriver, who destroys the vehicle's reinforced steel door with a single punch. They get into the vehicle to find Wrecker and Ulik imprisoned. Wrecker thinks that the crew came to free him, but Thunderball reveals that he inducted himself as the team's new leader, and that he attacked the vehicle to get Wrecker's enchanted crowbar, to gain his power. Wrecker becomes enraged and breaks free, remarking that the crowbar is not the source of his power, and only used to channel his energy, while his inner power is inside him, and nobody can ever take it away from him. Wrecker pretends that he has no beef with Thunderball, and offers to friendly shake his hand, but he breaks it, to punish him for trying to cross the line, and to prove that he is the source of his power, and not the crowbar. Wrecker says that he didn't try to escape before, because he was enjoying the stay, introducing the crew to Ulik, the team's newest member. Wrecker then uses his crowbar to teleport the team to New York City, where Hercules is walking nearby, after leaving Masterson's place. The crew target Hercules as their next prey and ambush him. Bulldozer hits Hercules from behind and knocks him in the direction of Piledriver, who receives him with a powerful blow that sends him flying, to be knocked down by Thunderball. Hercules finds himself face to face with the crew, who almost killed him the last time they fought, and now they intend to get the job done. Meanwhile, Eric is discussing his son's custody hearing with his lawyer Samantha Joyce when he sees the news broadcasting the fight in the city, forcing him to leave the meeting and to quickly transform to the mighty Thor. Back to the battlefield, the crew pound on Hercules, who apparently lost his fighting spirit, after getting beaten and humiliated by the same villains. Thor then arrives and demands Hercules to be freed, but Wrecker refuses to obey and hurls his crowbar at Thor, who hits it with his hammer and sends it back to Wrecker. Ulik then decides to part ways with the crew, remarking that he has special preparations to be made before renewing his war with Thor. Engaging the villains, Thor realizes that the only way to rescue Hercules is to fuel his loss of confidence by pretending that the crew beats him and that he needs Hercules' help. Thunderball attacks Thor from behind, but Thor sees him coming and decides not to fight back, allowing the villain to knock him away, to be followed by Wrecker, who hits Thor with his crowbar and pounds on him in front of Hercules, who watches as Thor gets beaten and pounded on, finally regaining the fighting spirit he recently lost, and decides to fight back. He easily knocks both Bulldozer and Piledriver, and that's when Thunderball hurls his ball at Hercules, who catches it and destroys it with his bare hands in an impressive feat of strength, before sending Wrecker flying with a punch. Wrecker can't believe what Hercules just did, and attacks again, yelling that he beat Hercules once and will beat him again, but Hercules turns Wrecker into a punching bag, remarking that he lost because he stopped believing in himself. The battered Thor feels happy for Hercules regaining his confidence and joins him in fighting the crew. Wrecker still wants to fight back, but Thunderball tells him that they lost the fight, and it's better to flee while they still can. Wrecker finally submits and uses the crowbar to teleport the team away. This epic fight shows how powerful Hercules can be, as he was originally ranked among the strongest in the Marvel Universe, but fans usually sleep on him and forget how tough he can be. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.